even over to her plane yet.
It is! I saw her. Is that a little window from the back?
Oh, yeah.
She was waving.
How could you see that from here?
I did. See? I told you. Flight 82. I knew I saw her. Come on, let's go.
Hang on, there's no hurry. She's got to get off the plane, she's got to get her luggage, she's got to go through customs.
If we miss her. I thought you were happy Mum was coming back.
I am.
She's going to be really happy to see you too, Reverend Bob. I know.
All right, let's go. What are we hanging around here for? Come on.
Oh, no. Whatever it is, no.
I thought you wanted to be a star.
CJ, stars get applause. Stars get worship, but stars do not get laughed at.
The pub was just the wrong demographic for the image, that's all.
Yes, and I know what the right demographic for thigh-high boots and a blonde wig is. It's hard to get magazines delivered in plain wrappers.
Tony, image is part of the deal.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the way Tony looks.
I know, but it doesn't sell records. People want fantasy. They can get the girl next door by looking next door.
Listen, I don't think you should do anything you feel uncomfortable with.
OK, you're unhappy, but if the record company wants you badly enough, and they do, they'll listen to you. Artists are allowed input.
Oh, that's very generous, CJ.
Talk to them. You don't want to blow the chance of a lifetime.
Oh, all right.
Great. Verity will be at the pub at 10.
You've already organised this.
You want to be a star. I know you do. She does.
Who's Verity?
Artists and repertoire.
Oh, but Elly will be here by then.
She can say she lived with Tony Windsor. She'll beg you to go. See you at 10.
Guess it's always a bit of a bumpy road on the way to the top, huh?
Yes, but it'd be a lot less bumpy if I didn't have to wear 20-inch heels to get there.
Hi, all ready for the homecoming party?
Martha's got enough food to feed the whole neighbourhood.
That's because the whole neighbourhood will be here. Any word from the airport?
I knew it. We missed her.
Look, there are people still coming through. That plane seats an awful lot of people.
There she is! Mum! Oh, sorry. Maybe she missed the plane, or maybe she couldn't get on it.
And maybe you should stop worrying. Your mum's here and she'll be through that gate any minute.
Are you going jogging tomorrow morning, Reverend Bob?
Why?
Well, now that Mum's here, you'll have to jog to our place for breakfast and bring orange juice like you used to do.
Well, that's up to your mum, sweetheart.
She won't mind. It'll be just like the old days.
Yeah, we'll see.
You still love Mum, don't you?
Yeah, but it's how your mum feels about me that counts.
Mum!
People change.
Mum!
Darling, oh, it's so good to see you.
I miss you so much.
Oh, me too. What have you been up to?
Oh, no.
Hello, Elly.
Tell me, what's been happening? What have I missed?
Roller skating?
I can't. Bike riding.
I've still got a flat.
Oh.
A walk?
Where to?
I don't know, around.
No, I get paid to do that. How about some lunch?
I'm broke. This is tragic. It's a beautiful Saturday and we've got nothing to do. No wonder why there's so much juvenile crime.
What?
I've just realised. I'm beginning to sound like you.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing, I suppose. We are a couple after all.
Couple with nowhere to go and nothing to do.
It wouldn't matter so much if we had somewhere to go. My place is out of the question. Mormons are easier to get rid of than Zach.
Well, what's this room, Nick?
Yeah. It doesn't actually say slob around and listen to music and then pig out on munchies, does it?
What did it say?
It says neat, useful. Get up and get dressed and get out.
Yeah, well, never really wanted to hang around in it that long, you know?
You mean you've never had anyone to hang around in it with?
Yeah.
Well, now that you do, I think we should make this room a bit more us. Then we'll have all the privacy we want.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm just going to add a bit of me to it.
Oh, I don't think Mary's going to go for the jet black walls and leather look, Nicky. Besides, you said you were broke.
That's it. I just thought of a way of redecorating without having to spend a cent.
Hey?
And I'm learning karate.
Karate?
Yep. If someone tries to hurt you, you can do this. Whew.
Hey, Claire, steady on. Mum's had a very long trip, remember?
I'm all right. So you really enjoy it?
It's the best. And guess who's teaching me? Steven Richardson.
Richo?
Yep. Told you it was all right to let me stay in East Street.
Yes, well, I just wish you hadn't given my parents heart attacks doing it.
I'm sorry. But it was okay, really. Wheels gave me a lift and everything.
Wheels?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's a lot.
Yes, well, we have got a lot of catching up to do.
So, what'd you buy me?
Claire?
I know you always do. So what's the use of pretending you haven't? Can you give me a clue?
Well, you know how I always yell when you play your music too loud? Let's just say there's a whole lot more yelling to come.
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, I missed you.
My mum's come home from Bob.
I know, it's good to have her back, isn't it?
It's good to be back.
I can't remember where she had this. I want everything to be where she left it.
Well, I'm sure Elly will understand.
Do you remember, Tony?
On the bookshelf, I think. Yeah, Martha, can you remember where the basket?
Yeah.
Hey!
Welcome home.
Come here.
You look wonderful. Oh, I can't believe how good it is to see you.
Mum want me, Tony.
Oh, you didn't believe half of them, I know.
Well,
Well, what?
well, how'd it go at the airport?
We said hello. That's about it.
Nothing else?
Bush didn't give me anything else to go on. It was all very polite. But
that was it. Oh, Bob.
it's all right. Why should I expect anything else to be different?
Because you still love her. That's why.
Thanks.
Claire.
Everybody, get a glass. Claire, got one? Elly, it's wonderful to have you back with us.
Proves that you never really can leave East Street, eh?
So don't you ever leave us again, okay? Welcome home, Elly.
Welcome home, Elly.
Come on, Mum.
Mary, if you let us do the room up, you could charge more for it.
Hang on a minute.
I mean, once Max didn't want it anymore, you could make a lot of money.
Yes, and if people don't like what you do with it, I can stand to lose a lot of money.
But your room's decorated.
Before my time, love, nothing to do with me.
Have you ever been in love?
Of course I have.
Well, you know how difficult it is, and the obstacles in your path are true love and happiness.
In my experience, true love can blossom anywhere, even in an undecorated room.
Who wants a bit of privacy?
Look, jazz it up all you like, but if I foot the bill, then everyone will expect their room to look like the Hilton.
But we're broke.
Well, look, I've decorated entire pubs on the smell of an oily rag before now. Be inventive.
In other words, raid council cleanups.
Down in the cellar, you'll find a lot of old furniture and stuff. Have a look. Take what you want.
Thanks, Mary. Great.
Old furniture. That means every time I visit you, I'll think I'm at my grandparents'. Who's that reject with CJ?
Oh, she's from the record company that wants Tony. You think she'd earn enough money to get proper clothes on, wouldn't you?
I think your watch is fast.
Look, if you want to get into this industry, you don't keep people waiting.
Tony will be here. I promise. Come on, Verdi. We both know the business. Who does a gig on time? Got to keep the public wanting it, right?
We don't want Tony, CJ. She's not that talented. But if we don't sign her up, Brad's band's going to walk.
Hey, you know how much that is? This is 80 bucks, mate. 80 bucks. You know what? Sheridan's Jag, she needs 4 of them, mate. 4! You know how much that is? Huh? I have a right to someone, man. I'm going to complain. I mean, what do we have imported cars for anyway, huh? Not to go dragging in, that's for sure. They can't hack the pace. What is this? Rich broads, man, you know, rich broads. I should have known better. All right, this is probably there right now. Come to tell me the whole car needs replacing. Huh? Hey! Hi.
I came to see Joey.
Oh, yes, yeah. She's here.
Joey, I'll understand if you don't want to. But I need your help. I'm desperate.
It's okay, mate. You're safe. She drives something Japanese.
Oh, Lisa, it's stunning. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you. Is it good to be back?
It may sound like stating the obvious, but Bangladesh is worlds away from here. Thanks.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to you about it. Well, maybe you could come on the show.
On TV? Me?
As Michael warned you about.
Okay. Sorry.
Excuse us, Elly.
After what you've been through, I wouldn't have thought anything would faze you.
Ginny, I've got so much to thank you for.
You don't have to say that.
I do. When I really needed to get away, you gave me the chance. You managed the practice, you looked after Claire.
Hang on a minute. You weren't the only one trying to get away, you know.
I want you to stay on here as long as you need to.
Don't think the flat's big enough.
I'll work something out.
I'm glad, because I've got other reasons for staying now.
Hi.
Stephen Richardson, how are you?
Couldn't be better. Glad to have you back, Elly.
You two know each other?
Yeah, we go way back. We'll get a drink.
Well, I think I can see why you're staying on.
Oh, he's wonderful, Elly.
I know. Half the women in Westside have been after him. You look happy.
I am.
You deserve it.
Thanks.
And Rod?
Well, I decided it was time to put the past behind me. What about you?
I don't know.
Talk to him, Elly. He wants to talk to you.
Max, this chair could look great with a cone of paint and some new seat covers.
I thought you didn't like old furniture, Nick.
Oh, only if it looks old. Look at this. This could be fantastic.
Yeah, but the birds would get out seeing. I'm not allowed to have pets in the pub.
Oh, no, you wouldn't put a pet in it. It's for decoration. You'd hang it up and put socks in it. Novelty wardrobe. Oh, wow.
Careful, don't tear it.
It's a treasure map.
Nah, you only get them in kids' books, Nick.
Oh, look, it's got a trail, it's got clues. Max, this is a real, live treasure map.
Yeah.
Another coffee. Gin and tonic? Boutique beer with lime, maybe?
Forget it. I'm not hanging around here for a girl too dumb to know a break when she sees it.
Yeah, you said, hey, you said yesterday Tony had potential.
Look, if that's all it took, I'd be out of work.
Well, so you'd spend time and money on her just because Brad wants you to?
Brad Robinson and his boys pull in half our income. If they wanted me to sign up the Pope as an acid house act, I would. But if your little friend doesn't want to play, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. There's lots of pretty girls out there.
Tony's got real talent. She could be big. And you not waiting around might be a huge mistake.
CJ, it's real cute. You're trying real hard. But what you know about this business wouldn't fill the groove in a record. Sorry, sweetheart, you're too late.
Oh, you're still here, so it can't be.
Let me tell you how it works.
No. I think it's about time that I told you.
Hey, look, why don't we just sit down and have a...
Take a good look at me. What do you see?
Someone who could have made it.
No, not someone. Not an effective package. You see Tony Windsor, a real person. I've spent 18 years becoming that person, and I'm not about to let any record company or promises of fame and fortune change that.
Another singer who thinks she's got integrity.
That's right. I like who I am. I like my music. I like the way I sing it. And I like the way he plays it. And if you don't like that, then that's your problem, not mine. The deal's off.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Absolutely. You're the one who doesn't understand.
Hello, obscurity.
I don't think this is going to lead us to anything valuable, Nicky. I mean, it's so old. It's probably some kid's game.
And then again, it might. Why would someone go to the trouble of hiding it if it wasn't valuable?
Yeah, but what's valuable to someone else isn't necessarily valuable to us, you know?
Max, this is destiny. You can't fight it.
Destiny?
Yeah. See, I'm meant to inherit wealth. I got that briefcase full of money, but it didn't quite work out. It's now been given another chance. This is going to lead to riches beyond my wildest dreams.
If we ever work out where it's leading to.
Well, I would if you'd give me a hand. What are all these funny words? All Sid and neck head.
And why is there that word loop next to something square?
If we had the other half of the map, it'd help. Look, X marks the spot.
Even if we do work it out, we'll never know where the treasure is.
I wonder where the other half is.
Tell you what, it looks a bit familiar just here, you know?
Where is it?
Well, I'm not sure. Let's start with this word rab. I mean, maybe the letters are jumbled or something.
Bar. Which bar?
If rab is bar spelled backwards, then loop is pool.
What, you mean the treasure's buried in a pool?
No, look. Look, there's the kitchen, and there's the bistro. And the pool means the pool table. This is a map of downstairs, Nikki.
You mean the treasure's hidden underneath us? Max was sitting on a gold mine.
Nikki, if we find any money, we'll have to tell the Sarge.
Are you kidding? This map is ancient. Who'd claim it? And besides, maybe there isn't any money.
Whatever it is, it belongs to Mary.
We found the map.
She owns the pub.
Hello, did you find something to brighten up your room?
I think we're just about to. Look at her, Max. She loves this pub. What if the treasure was to lead to terrible secrets about the Patchetts? She'd be devastated. Some things from the past are best left in the past.
I'll tell you what, maybe we should find it first, eh, before we tell anyone.
It's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, you really surprised me, CJ.
Yeah, a lot of girls tell me that.
No, I meant that I thought you'd really push for the record deal.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one who had your eyes opened up about this business. You knew all along, didn't you, Valentine? Anyway, get by with a little help from our friends, right?
Yeah, we sure do. Thanks for the moral support, Joey.
There is one thing that's totally unforgivable.
What?
Missing out on spending all that money. I would have done it so well.
Oh, so we're back to being unknown and broke. What now?
We've still got our music. Go for it. All right, who needs record companies anyway?
Mr. Cool, they've been calling you for some time lately. With your decided mind and long neckties and important meetings daily. Red Corvette, don't think this thing is over yet. 'Cause I know you have been cheating on me. Whatever happened to just for a lifetime? 'Cause lately you've been acting strange. It's not the first time.
No, a 3-minute interview, 5 tosses with
I really don't. Oh, excuse me, Mum.
Claire? I was wondering how long it'd take. At least you got your money's worth.
I certainly did, because I also got this special attachment.
Thanks, Mum. Now I can have it really loud.
She'll be deaf by the time she's a teenager.
I know. But think how quiet it'll be.
I thought you'd have passed out from jet lag by now.
Oh, I'm fine. I was sorry to hear about Harley.
Yeah, thanks. So tell me about Bangladesh. When I heard that you and Dave were going, I couldn't believe it.
It was the right thing to do at the time. I didn't feel I was doing anything worthwhile with my life anymore.
Well, I could see you there, but David was a bit of a surprise.
Well, then you're in for more of a surprise. David was brilliant. I was the one who found it hard going.
What tough conditions?
Oh, I couldn't help letting my emotions get the better of me. David was a consummate professional, worked round the clock performing miracles.
He finally found his niche, eh?
He thrives on doing the impossible.
When's he coming back?
I think he's there indefinitely.
So, are you two getting on all right?
David's been a real friend to me, Bob. I care about him a lot.
Elly, hi. Welcome back. I'm sorry to interrupt. I was wondering if I could see Claire.
Oh, sure. She's in her room.
Thanks.
Sheridan Sturgis wants to see my daughter?
Long story, but let's just say she's not quite the woman we thought she was.
Do you believe in fate? Don't you ever get the feeling that some things are meant to be no matter what you do? You know, I guess whoever said everyone gets famous for at least 15 minutes was right. But I've had my 15 minutes, and now I am back to being good old Tony Windsor, ordinary, unfamous person. Oh, well, how about I make that ordinary, okay person? You know, you're pretty okay yourself, Joey Valentine. And I can understand why you stuck to busking and doing your own thing now. Although I really can't help.
Glad you're here. Great idea. I can't say any more now, but don't move. I'll be back to tell you.
It's very loud.
You can go louder.
I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for babysitting me last night. I had fun. Did you?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll tell Mum to get you next time.
Great. Claire, that song you sang last night.
What song?
You know, the lullaby you sang before you went to bed, you remember?
No. Oh, yeah. What about it?
Well, I need you to think really hard and remember who taught it to you.
I told you, I can't remember.
Well, could you think, please? It's very important.
Why?
It just is.
Say some chocolate cake for you, Claire. Sorry, Sheridan. Maybe she can share it with you.
That's right. Steven taught it to me.
Taught you what?
The lullaby.
Oh.
Sharon, are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. You can't have a guest without a drink, can you?
Oh. My fault. I always leave women speechless.
Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm.
Mother's dip, it's great. You want to try some?
Bob, I'm sorry for snapping before.
No, it's all right. It's my fault. I shouldn't have pushed. Elly, we really need to talk.
Well, since we didn't do much talking when I left her, I guess we do.
Here's not really the place. Why don't you come over later on?
Today?
Please. I'm afraid if we leave it too long, we mightn't talk at all. I'll be waiting for you.
What were you and Reverend Bob talking about?
None of your business, young lady.
Allow me. Oh. So, you're a closet lullaby fan?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry. I'm okay. It's all right.
Don't give him any more, love.
Are you kidding? Not even Mr. P could tell Lenny when he'd had enough.
Oh, no, that part, eh?
Lenny hates everyone. Very sad childhood, apparently. He was orphaned early and grew up with an aunt who was so poor she even had to sell his toys so they could eat.
There's no treasure. We followed every step.
I don't get it. If there's no X on the map, I don't see how we're going to find it anyway.
Well, the trail's got to lead somewhere.
Here, hang on. Now, it's a mirrored image of the pub, which means all the directions are the same. So, east would be west and north would be south.
Let's do it.
I think we're attracting attention to ourselves.
Copy me. 1 step east and 2 southwest.
Oh, and 3 to the north and 1 back west.
What are you guys up to?
Nothing, Alice.
You can really rap to this music?
It's a new dance move. It's called Do the Compass. Latest craze.
Do the compass.
Yeah. Let me show you. It's Right, here we are. That's 3 to the west and 2 to the north, 1 around the compass, and show them what you're worth.
I had no idea I was getting so old.
Nikki, the trail ends here.
Pool table. Maybe it's sitting inside.
We're short of carving it up. I don't see how we're going to get in there.
Well, let's have a look underneath. Here, help me move it.
Oh, excuse guys.
Max, look.
Huh?
Maybe it's a painting. Maybe it's valuable.
Hey, that's my stool. Get off.
Hey. Jeez, mate, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Jeez, that was close.
Yeah, real close.
Oh.
Max.
There you go. I think we got it all. I'm not usually this clumsy.
You all right? You don't look all that well.
A bad night. Anything I can help you with? Virginia, look, stay away from Stephen Richardson.
What?
I mean it. Just stay away from him. He's bad news.
Sheridan, you hardly know him. Very clever. But you can forget it because I saw him first, so keep your hands off.
I'm not joking. I mean it. Just stay away from him. I'm going to get some air. What was all that about?
Maybe there's lots and lots of paper stuck together and it's been painted over.
Careful, Nikki. You can't destroy pub property.
Oh, look, Max. X marks the spot. This is where the treasure is.
Yeah, look, yeah, maybe it's behind the backing and the paving there, but, I mean, look...
Oh,
just
let me
take
have it go.
Nikki, don't tear anything, Nikki. Oh, Nikki.
It was old anyway. And besides, we're going to be so rich we can buy Mary lots of decent paintings. Do you have a
half of the map? Oh, wow.
It's an X. Well, let's go.
An X.
Sheridan was acting very strangely this afternoon, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was certainly on edge about something, wasn't she?
It was something, it was someone. You.
Me? Why? What have I done?
Well, that's what I want to know.
If Sheridan Sturgis doesn't like me, then I've no idea why. You know how it is with people like that. I probably don't drive the right car or earn enough money or something.
She warned me to stay away from you.
What?
Well, she said that you were dangerous and you weren't what you appeared to be.
Did she?
Is there some sort of history between you two? You all right?
Yeah, my turn to be clumsy. Look, I don't want Sheridan Sturgis. I only want you, okay?
Excuse me. Yeah, now what?
Okay, 5 more paces north. I mean, south. And then east.
You dance craze, huh? What's really going on?
Max is practicing his orienteering skills. Very important, part of being a policeman.
Orienteering in a pub?
Oh, you'd never believe us if we told you, Alice.
I'm fairly broad-minded.
We found a map.
Which leads to a buried treasure.
How did you know?
Lucky guess, and X marks the spot, right?
Yeah, and we've got to go 5 more paces east to get there, look.
Yeah. Hey, you really did find a map.
Yeah, we told you that.
Oh, 5 paces, did you say? 2, 3.
It's a bit early to be doing the conga, isn't it?
We're looking for a buried treasure.
Oh! I used to tell Elly he was sitting on a kettle of mine, but I didn't mean it literally.
Okay, only another 2. 1.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Do you mind moving just for a minute, please?
Yeah, look, we have to look under your stool.
Get lost.
No one budges Lenny from his stool. The only way to get him off is to wait for him to fall off.
I don't believe this. I fix one part, right? Something else goes wrong. Guess how much that one was? Go and guess. They got us fooled, you know, those Europeans. I mean, you look at a postcard, right? You think, sure, it's a nice place. Cute houses, cute castles. But inside every one of those castles, there are people making faulty little parts like these to sell to suckers like me. So, how come you look like yourself again?
I didn't take the deal with the record company.
How come?
Well, they didn't want me the way I am, so I didn't want them.
Well, good for you. Girl after your own heart, eh, Valentine? So, what now? Back to the footpath, or...?
Better than that. The commercial, next week. Thought it was a pity no one was going to hear your music. So I got you guys a gig. You can play what you want, the way you want it.
Oh, CJ, that's fantastic. The Newbridge commercial's a great pub.
Ah, it's not the Newbridge commercial. It's a bit further than that.
Oh, how much further?
About 100 k's west of Albury.
What?
It's a gig, isn't it? The Jackson Flats commercial.
The Jackson Flats?
What, you've heard of this place?
You don't hear about it, you get warned about it.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh,
a lot of bands play there.
Yeah, mate, and count their money from a hospital bed later.
Oh, no,
It's
CJ.
no place for beginners, mate, I'm serious.
So, they need an old hand to mind them. But good on your wheels, these guys need a mixer anyway. Jackson Flats, here we come.
Guys, shouldn't we wait until nature calls or something?
Lenny's so afraid of losing his stool he hardly ever goes. And he just went.
I could pretend to make a phone call and say that someone in his family just died.
Nikki!
Sorry, no release.
We've got to think of something.
I think this should just about do it.
What is it?
Well, we've got to wait for him to fall off his stool. One sip of this should only take a matter of seconds. Lenny,
I didn't order that.
it's on the house, mate.
I don't go in for them fancy drinks. Beer's the only real drink.
Hey, listen, it's one of my own concoctions, and I'd really appreciate the opinion of a connoisseur like yourself.
Not bad. Have another one?
Max, do something.
Me? Lenny, Max Simmons, West Side Police.
See no uniform.
Plainclothes division.
Yeah, listen, we have reason to believe that the stool you're sitting on is stolen property, and, well, we have to investigate it for certain distinguishing qualities. Yeah.
Tough.
Lenny, I might add you're obstructing the course of justice and...
Tough.
Fire! 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 Fire, everyone! Fire! 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 Fire!
Heard you the first time. Now where's the drink I ordered?
I was a bit worried you wouldn't come.
I want to talk about things too, Bob. Claire said you'd spoken to her about us. Sounded like you were very honest.
I know what I did. I know I really hurt you.
You broke my heart. I wanted to help with Dylan too, but you wouldn't let me. You shut me out like I didn't matter anymore.
Of course you mattered. I didn't set out to hurt you.
But you did, Bob.
And saying sorry will never, ever be enough. I know. I got obsessed, I know. And I took you for granted.
Oh, you have to work at relationships. You can never take them for granted.
I know. That's what I always tell my parishioners. Telling myself, well, it's not so easy. Because that's me.
Like belonging to the church is you.
I had to go back to the church. I can't leave it.
Not even for love.
Love's also about accepting faults, isn't it? Elly, I've learnt my lesson. the hard way. It won't happen again. I've got no way of proving it. But to tell you I still love you. And now that you've come back, it means more to me than it ever did. But maybe it's all too late if you still can't love me.
But Mary, there could be buried treasure under there.
I don't care. If Long John Silver and his parrot are buried under there, you have just emptied an entire pub of thirsty, paying drinkers.
Oh, not an entire pub, Mary. There's one.
Yeah, look, he could be sitting on millions.
And it could be just sitting on his big fat bum.
Yeah, well, it's worth a look, isn't it? Look, we'll catch you in on it if he is.
We?
Well, I have to look for it, and it is Mary's pub.
I knew we should have kept this to ourselves.
All right, all right. Finish what you started.
Just one problem. We've still got to get him off the story, you know.
When all else fails, try the truth.
Well, you mean tell him that he could be sitting underneath buried treasure?
Well, nothing else has worked. Got any better ideas?
Excuse me, Lenny, I'm sorry to bother you again, but it's really important we look under your stool. See, we think there might be buried treasure under there.
No, seriously. We found a map saying there's treasure under your stool.
Did you really say treasure?
Yes.
She said it again. Trying to give up the grog, Len.
We'll give you 20% of whatever's under there if you just let us have a look.
20%?
You could be a millionaire. Look, think of all the grog it'll buy you.
All right.
Oh.
I think I found something.
Huh?
Oh, I don't know if I can look.
What is it?
Well, it could be thousands.
Oh.
Some buried treasure.
Biggles, my old mate. My last toy in the world. And Ernie Patchett took him. I always said it was Ernie.
I don't believe it. We're still poor.
Poor? Not as poor as I was. When I was a kid and you had no toys, you thought the world wasn't a very nice place. And you found Biggles for me. Thank you.
Lenny, where are you going? The pub hasn't closed yet.
I don't need the booze anymore. I've got Biggles. We've got a lot of catching up to do, haven't we, mate?
Well, I guess treasure can be anything to anyone.
Hey, you just love a happy ending.
Who's happy? We're not rich.
Oh. I wouldn't say that, Nicky.
Well, I think we should try something else.
It's how I always do it. If they're not hot enough, they don't pop.
Yeah, but if they're too hot, they burn.
Sorry.
That's all right. I just hope we get rid of the smell before your mum gets back.
Thanks, Richard.
You know when Sheridan was here earlier?
She was acting a bit weird, wasn't she?
Yeah, she probably had her reasons. What did you two talk about?
Oh, she just wanted to know who taught me that lullaby. That's all.
What lullaby?
The one you sang me. I have
Brought you here to sleep. There'll be no need for you to weep. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing you a lullaby.
I thought for a long time I wouldn't be able to forgive you.
And now?
Dwelling on the past only makes you bitter. Our friendship means too much for me to do that.
Friendship. Is that all? Elly, I need to know where we stand. Am I wasting my time? Are you and David back together?
No. Would it have mattered if we were?
Of course it would. I told you I still love you.
And you said it before I left. But not enough to marry me.
At the time.
Well, why should that make any difference?
Because I thought I wouldn't be able to help Dylan do what I had to do.
I was one commitment too many?
No, 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 of course not. I was just worried I wouldn't be there. Just for you, always.
You never gave yourself a chance to find out. For someone who's performed lots of marriages, you don't seem to know much about it, Reverend.
I know. But, like I told you, other people's lives are fine. It's just mine that I have the problem with. Elly, I love you. I need you. Please, say something, anything.
When you love someone and suddenly leaves them, you're not sure of anything. I wondered if I should have tried harder or done something else.
What? I wouldn't let you.
I still wondered.
So you did come back because of me as well?
I had to know if it was really over.
And is it?
It's not over. Let's just take it slowly, okay? I really missed you, Bob.
I think you better leave us for a moment, Claire.
No.
We just want to talk, Claire. It's okay. It's okay. So, you think there's something not quite right about me? You want to tell me about it? You told Virginia I'm dangerous. You don't even know me. What have I ever done to you?
Oh. What's going on here?
Nothing. Sheridan came over upset, and I was just trying to find out what was wrong.
Look, don't touch me.